My girlfriend and I have our best romance after we fight. The rain tapped against the window pane, a steady rhythm that matched the tension lingering in the air. Mia and I had just finished one of our classic arguments. Something trivial, like whose turn it was to pick the movie, or why I'd left the dishes piled up again. Her voice had risen, sharp and fiery, while I'd countered with my usual stubborn sarcasm. We were a storm of clashing words, each trying to outmaneuver the other, until finally we'd both stormed off to opposite corners of the apartment. But here's the thing about us. The silence never lasts. After an hour of cooling off, Mia sketching furiously in her notebook, me scrolling aimlessly on my phone, one of us always cracks. This time it was her. She appeared in the doorway, arms crossed, her dark hair a mess from running her hands through it. "You're impossible, you know that," she said, but there was a flicker of a smile tugging at her lips. "And you're a wildfire," I shot back, setting my phone down. "But I'm still here, aren't I?" That was the spark. She laughed, a sound that broke through the lingering tension like sunlight after a downpour. I stood closing the distance between us, and she didn't pull away when I reached for her hand. Our fights were never really about the dishes or the movie. They were about us, about pushing and pulling until we remembered why we fit so well. What followed was our unspoken ritual. The air shifted, charged with something electric yet tender. We moved together like we were making up for lost time, every touch a silent apology, every glance a promise. It wasn't about the fight anymore. It was about rediscovering each other, the heat of our tempers melting into something deeper, something that felt like home. The world outside faded, and for a while, it was just us, raw, real, and perfectly in sync. Later, tangled in the sheets, we lay there catching our breath. Mia traced lazy circles on my chest and murmured, "We're weird, aren't we?" "Yeah," I said, grinning. "But it works." And it did. For us, the storm always cleared the way for the best moments.